Hey, we are back for another draft in my M21 endeavor. I think this is draft 15. And we have more than half our gems left, which is being relentlessly positive. Earlier today, we fought bravely and tried hard. We went 3 and 3. Um, and I made some mistakes. Most notably, I kept a hand that I didn't mean to by clicking the wrong button. There's an old guy mistake for you. I also think I didn't make maximum use of the Malefic side I put in my deck, which ended up being pretty good, so that's a good thing to remember. Um, but let's just get into it. Let's learn. Let's see if we can. I was going to say, if I wanted to be relentlessly positive again, I'm going to note that our last 3 drafts have been 3 and 3, which of course is not where anybody wants to be, but that is far more consistent because the 5 drafts before that were 0-3, 1-3, 2-3, 1-3, 2-3. So basically, we had 0, 1, 2, 1, and 2 wins in the 5 drafts before that, but we've ripped off 3 in a row. So that's upward mobility. Maybe I'm just taking too much out of a small sample. Let's get some tunes. What do we think? Play. But with shuffle. Ruined Halo is not the rare I want to open. Shipwreck Dowser is so cool. Drowsing Pteranodon is cool too. I think the pick is probably Siege Striker or Feet or Drowsing Pteranodon. But let's take a Shipwreck Dowser because that's a sweet card and maybe we'll get to do something fun. Soul Seer goes with it. Getting back a Soul Seer is really good. That's another Patrician though. Somebody's going to get suckered into that white-black deck. To be fair, wrecked us. So let's take a Soul Seer. It's premium removal. I think I maybe overrate this blue-red deck, or at least I'm just not staying with the times. In an early LR, LSV said it was the deck he was winning with the most, but he's LSV. And, you know, the landscape has changed as people have figured stuff out. But let's rip a Spellgorger weird and just go off, huh? There's a Spellgorger weird. Aven Gagglemaster, Sanctum, Chorister. I think if I were being really open, I would take the Chorister. Or the Gagglemaster, even such a great card. But this is kind of where I am tonight. I do this potentially jeopardizing our nice streak of doing well. Not a lot here, so I'll take a Thrill. Lofty Denial, Basri's Acolyte. This is pretty not awesome. Let's take the Basri's, maybe we can snap out of it. Like we could be white-red and not be too upset here. Although that first that double striking thing we would have taken if we'd done that. I want to see like a Dragonfire. I know you don't get those 5th pick, but man, wouldn't that be nice? I will still take an Opt if I get to see one of those. There we go. I had this. Sorry, I'm also doing work while we do this. Cancel isn't it. Defiant Strike, Dub, Rambunctious. This is pretty rough. Bad pack. We're not playing 2 Thrills. Are we? We might. There's nothing here I really feel compelled to take, so I think it's just the Thrill. Kind of already want to start this draft over. I think this is a bit of a silly move. I just saw Shipwreck Dowser and my vision went all hazy. Wow, a lot of white. I think we're going to confuse our friends, but I'm just going to take a Selfless Savior here. Tide Skimmer, though, is good. All kinds of no white. I'm not sure about that. Igneous Cur is a beater. Valorous Steed, my favorite. I don't know. I don't really know what we are here, as you can tell, but there's still time to turn around. Like, I think we're like, if I see a lot of good white in the second pack, I think I'm just gonna have to admit defeat and switch to white red or whatever. Like if I see the Alpine Houndmaster or something, that would be pretty decisive. We haven't seen a lot of green either though, so like I don't feel bad about missing the Drowsing Pteranodon. Just none of this. There are some real stinkers in this format. Prismite, Life Goes On are always there. Don't think so, but you never know. Here, we'll tell them we're not black, because we're not. What do we got? Elder Gargaroth is a reason to be green, but you know what's a reason to be white? Oh, this is a really fateful choice. Like, I could take Seasoned Hallowblade, or I could take Roaming Ghostlight. But I think we have to take Hallowblade. It's just too powerful. Hate to pass a Gargaroth, though. Fiat of Resistance is pretty good. Unfortunately, we're seeing lots of red-blue now. I think we just have to go hard on Hallowblade, as much as I hate to say it. Yeah, look at this. There's another Basri's. I think we want to, for sure, move over this. I saw the Solidarity, but I don't know. It seems not quite as good as the body. Another Basri's is pretty surprising. Sure Strike is okay for us, but let's do a Gale Swooper, I think. I don't know, it's also a 4-drop. Like, do we just not want a lot of cats? Maybe this is wrong. If it is, I don't want to be right. Sorry to Shipwreck Dowser, I tried, buddy. Boy. Revitalize, Capture Sphere. Look at all this blue, my goodness. Is there anything we actually want? Not really. So let's take a Capture Sphere. My gosh. Actually, Mass Blackguard might not have been bad there. I don't know, we're clearly not black. So I definitely wasted some time here. Like, this is, I mean, we've had drafts like this before where I really struggled to find my place, but it was a little self-inflicted here for sure. Just wanted to draft something sweet. Chorister is a welcome sight to see. Yeah, easy Chorister here, I think. Good sign, too, that we're getting it late. Well, I mean, we got all this other white stuff, so clearly there's a reason for that. Alpine Watchdog is good. I think Chorister is better. Makeshift Battalion kind of fills the spot in our curve a little bit. Like, it's better than Warden Battlements by a lot. I think let's do the Chorister. They're so powerful when you have them. The dog is good, too, though. The Alpine Watchdog. But that's not close. Oh, my lord. We didn't really want 3 Choristers, I don't think. I don't think we want either of these, though. Maybe Turret Ogre is not that bad. No, it's just such a worse 4-drop than Basri. So we really need some 2s and 3s now. A lot of creatures, but really bad balance. And we only have Soul Seer for removal. We're not playing 2 Thrills. Staunch Shieldmate is technically useful. I don't know, drop a bunch of Choristers, put a bunch of counters on them. There are worse ways to do it. Alright, well, God bless the people passing to us in Pack 3 because we sent some bizarre... Or the people that were passing to, because we sent some crazy signals in Pack... What's it called? But... We really don't want to play the Spellgorger Word if we have a choice, also. Dragonfire would be sick. Or like Face Fetters, that kind of thing. Just sweet removal. Havoc Jester, blech. I don't hate a short sword. We have a lot of 1-drops, so let's take the short sword. Don't know. Sea Enforcer is something we could end up playing. Not right now, for sure. It's not out of my mind that we could end up blue instead of red. Look at this. Tranquil Cove for a splash is not crazy. Alright, come on, white. Okay, Idol of Endurance is okay. Galgamaster is pretty good. I need to look into Idol of Endurance because it seems really slow. Or like it's good for later, I guess, but I think we just need the old gaggles. The gaggles here. The Alpine Watchdog is sweet too. We're not missing anything, right? Nothing else in our colors, except for that Capture Sphere if we somehow turn out to be blue. Basri is here, and he is exactly... Oh, this is Sophie's choice. Because we have Basri, we have Feet, and Legion. And another Dowser. Basri, let's go, buddy. I wonder if we're blue, and we don't want that Soul Seer. I mean, Capture Sphere. It's a weird deck, but I think I'm into it. No, the Makeshift Italian's better. That's good. I don't know, that could have been wrong. Let's grab... Shock is good. Shock. Heartfire Immolator is also great. Heartfire Immolator is Shock, if you think about it. I'm gonna grab it. I would love to have another Shock, though, obviously. We're hurting for removal, there's no doubt about it. Tempered Vet Revitalize, Crash Through. Man, I'm having a red-blue identity crisis. This could still happen. No, Tempered Veteran is so good with our 3 Basri's Acolytes. What does Basri even do? Containment Priest is pretty much just a 2-2. Sure Strike is a decent trick for us. He does the counters. He doesn't actually defend himself, which is pretty interesting. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 1/1 white soldier, then put a +1. Oh yeah, that's pretty dope emblem. I'm not optimistic. We really need better removal here. I know that Dove is bad, but it makes for some mean starts. We're not playing that, I don't think. Maybe we are. It's better than Staunch Shieldmate, right? Alright, we need some of that good white we saw to come back. Well, this deck would be amazing with some Steam Vents. As it is, it's tough going. We're not taking a 3rd Chorister or 4th Chorister, I don't think. I don't really love this card either. Magmut is good. Magmut is good, because we have the Chandra's thing. Did we not take the Chandra's thing? The thing that activates when you do non-combat damage? I don't think we did. This is probably pretty decent. I don't think Pitchburn Devils is great. Havoc Jester, when you sacrifice, it does stuff. I'm honestly taking 2 Tranquil Coves and maybe splashing a Sphere. Shock is nice to get back. I almost don't hate this. I know that's crazy. I doubt I play it. Alright, this is a weird draft. I can't pretend otherwise. So we need triple white, or not triple, double white for Basri and Basri's Octolite. So it's funny that he's cheaper than the Acolyte. Not doing this. Let's assume the Trader's Greed is out. We really want to hit our land drops, but we also don't want to get flooded. First of all, let's make Basri the headliner here. We have Feat of Resistance. We have Shock. We have Sure Strike, Thrill of Possibility. Basri's kind of his own thing. Soul Seer. 7, huh? I'm missing a couple. Let's put this aside for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Basri is 1, but where's the other one? Oh yeah, we're really not doing this Celestial Enforcer thing, huh? Because we really don't have any. I don't know, like, by the way, like, so I'm still confused because they say we have 6 non-creatures. Oh yeah, okay, we got it. The question is, does splashing, like, we would be splashing for like Tide Skimmer and maybe Capture Sphere. But we really want to hit Basri and Basri's Acolyte on curve. So I don't know. I think we can't afford the splash, but we're going to feel real anemic at removal. This is definitely a 17 land deck, I think. I don't know, our curve is really low, though. We just want that extra planes, too. This is tough. I think we're going to cut a Chorister. Is that crazy? We really love counters on those. Like, maybe we should, like, if we're cutting like that, maybe we should just cut an Igneous Cur, because it just seems like a slightly worse Chorister, really. It's more aggressive, but this is a pretty weird deck. Or at least one I'm not comfortable playing. Let's cut the Bone Pit Brute and just keep low and not splash. We will cut a Plains and add a Windscarred Crag. Is this the kind of deck in which we want to play 16 lands? I'm really sad that we passed the thing that that activates when you do non-combat damage, because we have this other thing, the Magma. This is a nice little tiebreaker thing. I don't know. I'm not optimistic, but let's give it a play. Here we go. Can't complain when you open a Planeswalker. But boy, did I not handle that great. Remember when I was like, let's draft a Shipwreck Dowser deck? Whoops. Kendo Fire. Got our colors, got a Savior, got a Chorister, even got a Thrill of Possibility to get rid of some stuff, so feeling okay. Really good start. They have one too. We have all of our Choristers, that's a little more than I wanted. So Race of the Lifelinkers. I actually going to discard a Chorister. Thrill of Possibility felt really good there. Maybe not as good as having Igneous Cur on too, but we're kind of just like not doing anything. Igneous Cur. And let's actually save our Selfless Savior until we have something we really care about saving. I don't want to let him reanimate the thing, so I won't. Because now they have enough to cast Rise Again. Now I know that this will let them reanimate the thing. I do have a Soul Seer though, and we kind of got to get busy. So like, what could they do? Like, we have a lot of creatures. We have so if they reanimate this right now, we get rid of it. They only have 1 mana left for the turn. Rise Again, sure. And Basri is here. Unfortunately, is it going to tap right? It is. Soul Seer this. Basri a Chorister? Wow. I like Basri. Sure. Okay. That went well. But we had a slow start and so did our opponent, and like we just kind of got going quicker. Really hard to make much of that, other than I'm happy to have a win. Am I recording? I am. Good. That -2 is bananas. I almost +1. That would have been ridiculous. Alright, we can do things. Heartfire Immolator on 2. Thrill of Possibility on 3. Or maybe like a cool Sure Strike trade. Riddle Form. This does feel like an opportune... Actually, I think I want to play Igneous Cur. I would normally say it would be time for a Thrill. But we want to play Basri's Acolyte on curve and pump up our team. This person drafting, no doubt, an honest Shipwreck Dowser deck. Keen Glides. Basri on curve makes these hard to block. Opt animates Riddle Form, that could be real. Kind of forgot about that. Next turn, we can hold up Sure Strike to deal with Riddle Form. And Thrill. So as you can tell, I'm not really that comfortable playing aggro decks. I just don't really know what I can get away with. Aggro decks always feel like... Let's do this. Aggro decks always feel like if they don't... I'm always afraid that I'm just like... Sorry, like, I mean, aggro decks in Modern or whatever, I understand that more or less, but like, when you do this, like, it just feels like if you don't kill them in the first 6 turns. Right, so Unsubstantiate EU is good. I think I'm gonna get a cool, like, Sure Strike trade here, which is gonna be fun. now we'll do this, and we're actually going to gain some life. Which is sweet. I think I would rather thrill. That might have been wrong. Again, like I just don't have the knowledge, you know? But I'm just afraid I'm going to run out of gas. Like right now, if they played something huge, well, they're not likely to, given their mana and their colors, but we have Soul Seer. That's nice. They also have Soul Seer. Yeah. Okay. Sure Strike? Sure Strike. I think I will do that. Save our Basri's Acolyte. We play our doggy. I'm not sure if that was right, but I think it was. Ghostlight would be pretty backbreaking. This is also very good. Need Basri. Oh, and they get back Soul Seer. That's amazing. Let's make it bad. No point. I wonder if I should have set the current after the weird. Mistral Singer is the real thing. And then I think if I were them, I would hold Soul Seer. Yeah, they're going to. Soul Seer, target creature. Is that crazy? You'd think I would have seen Sure Strike coming, given that I was holding one. Okay, I will do this deal. I have to say, though, it kind of favors them to hold the Sure Strike up. That really slowed me down. Sure Strike, or Soul Seer +1 card. Okay. I would have at least done it on. I mean, I guess they didn't want to spend the mana, so maybe they have a Ghostlight. No Ghostlight. Counter? No. Feeling pretty good. I think we would be in promising shape without Basri, but man, that's a nice draw. Good game. All right, well. 2-0 is not where I expected to start after that draft, but I'm feeling very happy about it. It's good. It's Sunday night, so I'm kind of, you know, bumming about the weeks, just because people do that on Sunday nights. So this is a pleasant start to the events. We're gonna do something cool here. Check this out. Draft 15. It's 8-2 still. Man, I draft a lot these days. Red. I'm trying to go in Wooburg order, so I'm white red. And we started with 2 wins. I have to say that a key ingredient is that we've drawn Soul Seer both times, and that I feel like has really been an important factor in our wins. This is our first white-red deck. We have started with 2 wins only 3 other times since we started. Actually, only 2 other times since we started recording our win-loss. 3 other times. But the first 8 drafts, I didn't keep track of that. So, Heartfire Eliminator. I mean, this is a curve. Love to draw a white mana by 4. They go first. We drew the white mana. I love this island. Let's conceal our secret a little bit longer here. And they are blue and something. Could just be blue and blue. Larcenist. Can't attack now. We could. I mean, they could like shock it out of the way or whatever, but... Come at me, friend. To be fair, we really don't want anything bounced or killed because there's the shock fodder, the dragon fire. What is it? What do we got? Okay, nice. Capture sphere. Yep. Let's play a Magmut or Spellgorger weird. They have a lot of cards and I don't like that, and I think it was a mistake to attack with the Heartfire Immolator. I just felt like I had to get the beat down on, you know? Roaming Ghostlight, bouncing, no blocker, they get to draw so many cards off this stupid thing. Going off with Library Larcenist, yeah. I wonder if I should be doing that. That's maybe interesting. Alright, now we can play both. I shouldn't have played this out before. That counts as a mistake, or a punt, as the kids say. Don't play creatures before combat if not necessary. Now, I know that's a lesson that we all learned many moons ago, but I'm not doing it here. You know what's funny is, like, I probably should have just used the Heartfire Immolator to kill the Ghostlight. Double Vision, that's a beating. Sure. I mean, I'm sure the opponent is really just thinking, like, nice that you finally remembered that, you freaking idiot. And they're right about that. So here's where we start, like, double bouncing stuff, right? And just, this thing is pretty rude. Riddle form is not the scariest thing I've ever seen. I thought that would get worse. Nice, little double draw is pretty good. But they can attack Igneous Cur. That helps a lot. They can't pump Igneous Cur though. Yeah, they want the blocker, I think. This time it did matter whether we... Now they could opt and bring back this thing and cause some trouble. They can't pump her, which is terrific. Alright, alright, alright. So the question is, how bananas do they get to go with double vision before I die? Or before I like have no creatures left and can't play anymore? Are they just going to show me pictures of fire until I don't want to play Magic anymore? As Riley Knight once said. I just love it so much. He was talking about people hating people who play burn decks. And he said, listen, mate, if you just want to sit down and show somebody pictures with fire... Oh! Talk about showing me pictures with fire. Will we get there? It's not impossible. Like, this doesn't seem like a crazy +1, like first +1 for her, right? You just go off with... Very surprised about that choice. It seems like a clear... Like, I am just gonna go ham on this. No capture sphere. But you only have 1 mana left. Good game. I can't believe that. Oh, that's really good. Man, that was pretty frightening. Double opt. Show me the double opt. That'd be cool. Good game. Wow. Wow. My word. It's really hard to figure out what to do with this. This is our first ever 3-0, at least since we've been tracking game score. Oh, and look, we have a new friend to take with us into battle, so let's bring him along. I think his name is probably Sammy. We pick up a win here, and like, I'm just so surprised that we got to 3-0 with this. Like, I know we had an opponent with some rough luck, but are aggro decks possible to win with? I had no idea. Lighter Fluid 4.5, because Lighter Fluid 4.3 had some bugs in it. Good start. They kept 7, we'll keep 7. I'm honestly very happy. Like, at this point, I'm happy to get out of the gate with some wins. This is why I'll never be a champion, because mediocrity is fine with me. Igneous Cur. Look at our new friend. Hey, buddy. Oh my goodness. Let's do it. Let's attack, and we'll do the Sure Strike thing and have a good time. Okay. That's probably better. We can only play one of Heartfire Immolator or Arsonist. We really would love to rip a Plains. And hopefully it's not a Windscarred Craig. Garrick's Harbinger is quite the monster. We didn't do it, and we have to hold up Sure Strike, so we can't play anything. Okay. You got me, person. Lighter Fluid 4.5. I bet if you were back on the 3-0s, I could have taken you, but here's a cool thing. Oh no, if we had another mountain, we could play this and have insurance even if they remove it, because we could activate it after Sure Strike landed, but we just have to kind of take our chances here. I will do this. Oops. Seems like a fair deal. Turret Ogre. Shoot. Gotta hold up Sure Strike, I think. Which is funny because we'd really love to put it on the... We really have to have Slugwords Weird out when we do it. Really don't like this card. It's pretty good. It's got Trample too, so even if we do kill it with Sure Strike, they're going to get to do the trigger, which is pretty mean. So test and training. So we still get to kill it, and they draw a card off the test and training, but they also get the Garrett trigger, but we might as well gain some life while we're at it, huh? Oh no, we kill it before the damage happens, right? So it doesn't actually trample over. Let's do this. Not quite sure this is gonna work. If we get this off the board, oh no. I'm gonna say that trampled over a little. Yep. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Revealing. Gnarled Sage. That's going to be tough to beat. They have the mana to cast it too. Can't do it without the mana in question. We can play a Goblin Arsonist, which is technically a viable play, but so we can feat the Heartfire Immolator and actually no, we can't use... We could have not played the Goblin Arsonist and held up mana to do this and get a sort of 2-for-2. I don't think it's totally going to matter, but that is a misplay. It's not like a generalizable principle, but I'm going to put a note about how played a pointless Arsonist. Yeah, you got it. Cutting myself off of red mana I could have used. Okay. I think we just are dead. Like they're not even... Ooh. Why are you so afraid, my friend? Alright, we do get to do this now, but I actually don't think it's what we want to do. Because we can do the feat plus Heartfire Immolator combo, so I think we just have to do that. We need 3 mana for that. One of it has to be, or we can't do anything else. So I think even if they don't do anything next turn, we'll I mean, even if they don't attack, we'll still do it. Oh no, we can't. We actually can't do that combo without 1 attack. We need it from either the Turret Ogre or from Garrick's Harbinger. We still have no plan for this or that, so I think we're just gonna die. But like, can you imagine if Basri showed up? He'd be like, "What's wrong with you? Why aren't you protecting me?" Okay. Yep. Pro green. I think we're just gonna get hit. Doesn't matter. I think we hit them. Ornery Dino. A lot of monsters they have. I don't know, like this is more clever than good, but if you'll... Let's see, if we still had the Heartfire Immolator, would that matter? We could play Basri's. I don't think really. No, we're just dead 12 ways from... No, if we had normal mana, we'd actually have 2 blockers, but good game. Alright, well, we played a lot of that game on 3 mana, and that is oftentimes not enough against green-red monsters. Oh, sorry, I'm getting messages that you can probably hear. I can fix that for you. Okay. Picked up a loss in game 4, but on we trudge. I did make a misplay there, like the one we talked about, but like that's more like nitty-gritty, like technical details, which I of course want to fix, but like I haven't made any, like, I don't think general like WTF sort of things. Again, like always on the quest to be better, but like these are not the same mistakes I was making when we started, and that is good. Alright, reasonable start. Oh, it's a little top heavy, but sometimes guys like that. Or lots of people like that. Anyone can like top heavy. I think the better joke would have been, I'm a top heavy kind of guy or something. Sorry. A nice, well-curved start. Again, something I can appreciate. Okay, this is actually good. I mean, it's not great, but we can drop this and a Chorister. And just, you know what? No, let's not be hasty. I wonder if that would have been good. Like, they are probably some kind of aggro too. Great lands. Alright, so now I'm afraid they have a feat of resistance or something, so we're just going to beat them down harder. The worst Spellgorger weird this thing has ever seen. I wonder what the correct thing is here. Like, I think I'm probably gonna do this. I wonder why they're oopsing at me. Alright, now they can still feat of resistance this, but I don't know that that's the worst thing in the world. If I was planning on doing this, maybe I should have put it on the other Chorister, knowing that they have some feat, possibly. Feat. Alright, I think I don't think that was crazy what I did, but because I think they would have feated even if I didn't. So I think I should just put it on the other Chorister. That's alright. But I'm just going to put a note about Turret Ogre. I would love to rip a land and just fly away, although it does have reach. Alright, now I want to play like Basri. Show me Basri. We can like any land would actually start let's start activating Chorister as well. Worth noting that my opponent will be tapped out. There's a land. Let's just do the Chorister game. One of my favorite games to play in this format. So we don't, and we just play Gagglemaster instead. Now, granted, Gagglemaster has looked better, but when I draw a Basri's Acolyte next turn, you will think I'm a genius. V-Steed, I can applaud such a card. This does seem surprising. Okay. I also have a Valorous Steed, and mine's name is Henrietta. We do have a Soulseer in our deck, and that is often just the thing for a Turret Ogre, which has gotten a little out of hand. What I didn't think about is, should I have instead played the Chorister game? Didn't think about that. Sure. It's got vigilance, actually. Why not? I'm tapped out. Hit me. Soulseer. See, that is really sad because we were just talking about how the Turd Ogre just needed a little Soulseer love. But maybe we can do this. Let us play the Chorister game. I'm gaining life is the part that makes me feel better about all this. Okay. Good with that, I guess. So like I was saying, I'm gaining life. Although the trades get a lot worse now because they can just put the Valorous, like Valorous Steed plus the Knight in front and then they get the Chorister, so no blocks. Okay. If we play Basri, we can't do it this turn. But if we play Basri and Soulseer the Gale Swooper, then the Turd Ogre can get through and he can cause havoc. So let's Soulseer the Gale Swooper on their turn. We can't play my favorite game. Okay, what do we got? Unfortunately, I would love to just have used the shock on that, but it's not what we have in our hand. I have one of those too. So here's this. I guess this is an instant, so I should have done it on a different turn than on the one that I chose. So I think we can get some favorable blocks if they go all Haymaker on Basri. Maybe not. Our decks are very similar, it's kind of funny. We'd really love for Basri to survive a turn so that he can make a put this thing over the top of Turd Ogre. What do we got? And like once we make it through this turn, if he makes it through this turn, then we no! We had that thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It really frustrates me when this happens and I have internet. I'm checking, and I totally do. Arena, you are a filthy liar. Where are we? What happened? I just heard Basri die. No. Alright, where are we? Yeah, wait, oh. What? What is happening? I can't do anything. I don't understand. I'm very frustrated right now. It feels bad. I don't like it. I don't understand. Come on. We're firmly at the... We're firmly at the place where we can't do anything. I'm sorry, Sammy the dog. This is particularly funny. The button is not disconnected, it says concede. I don't get it. Well, I'm going to pause the recording until we figure out what's going on, but weird. BRB. Okay, wow, sorry about that. So, man, I'm so sad y'all missed that because it was a nail biter there for a second. What happened was I had that whole disconnect thing, and I, on a hunch, I opened my laptop. So I think when I left it off with y'all, we were in the game, but it was acting like we were to act, but there was no actions it would let us take. So on a hunch, I logged in on my laptop really quick and was able to keep playing from there somehow in a way that I wasn't before. Wow. And so I couldn't record it because I was on the other machine, but wow, I played pretty well. I did combat math, I did that whole thing. It was a nail biter. It came down right to the end. I top decked a Basri's Acolyte that acted as a blocker and a life gainer that kept me at 1. And they had us down to, and we needed one more attack and we got there. Wow, it was a great game. I'm sad that we don't get to see it. In celebration of the fact that we're reconnected to Arena, let's play some Mastery Orbs. I know that's the content you're here for, right? What are we doing? Oh yeah, for sure. We got to get the Basri's Solidarity swag. Wait, why? Is it just this? You just do this, you don't drag it. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Very cool. And like now we have a Basri kit to go with our awesome style. No, we save the packs for the end. That's how it works. I'm sad I clicked that. I don't feel like it's my internet because I don't have this problem with other things. So I just feel like maybe Wizards is letting me down a bit. But that's all not important because we're at 4-1, which is not something we've experienced in a long time or possibly ever. So that means we got to keep playing. A lot of threats we have. You know what's crazy is we haven't even drawn our season Hallowblade. Hope we do, but Basri has been there. Okay. Well, sorry, the person that was telegramming me, I had to text him back. This is going really well. This is a decent start, so we'll have it. We would love to have another creature to put Basri's Acolyte on. DZ MTG. We're probably live on Twitch right now. Everybody's a content creator, am I right? He said, making content. Aggressive start from the scrappy upstart from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Although I'm not really from here. I don't think we can discard anything. Is that crazy? Shock on the chorister. Fair beats, fair beats. Red, green, Quirion Dryad. You know what's funny? We don't need to tell them about our nasty little plan. It's actually good we did that before the Hobblefiend entered the battlefield so they couldn't sack it for value. Alright, need a creature here. We have a lot of them. That's not a creature. This is a horrible feeling. Let's thrill away a Sure Strike. Alright, well that ended up being a good move, but we're still like, are we just going to play our raw Basries on turn 5? That hurts a little bit. So test and training on the Hobblefiend. Okay, this does make me want to play the Basri's Acolyte, unimpressive though it is. I would love to play him in that the green-white deck. Like, can you imagine this plus ability? Trogra. You know what I think we're gonna do? I think we're gonna... Let's see, we play the Selfless Savior, we play Basri's, and we mark those two up. We can block the Hobblefiend or trade for the Turret Ogre now. Now granted, this is not, like, you don't really want to be putting counters on the Selfless Savior, but... I do think that +1ing a lifelinking Basri's Acolyte is a good way to win a game. My turn. Let's Basri. I did some bad math because I kind of thought we could Soul Sear. So that's a mistake. I don't know if it's going to matter. We're making some quite imposing blockers. I guess Pitchburn Devils is pretty good for that kind of thing. Right. I don't know. And then we like Soul Sear something terrible. He ults at 6. So let's play a Chorister and hold back Soul Sear in case anything goes sideways. No, I think we play the Spellgorger Weird. Because if they do some shenanigans that make Basri die, like, we want to have a big board. It's not all about Basri. Thrill makes their thing bigger. But we still have a fine blocker in Basri's Acolyte. I don't know who drew my attention to it, but it really is good to put even just a 1 counter on a Chorister. Heartfire Immolator. We can do this and we can Soul Sear. If they play something huge, we might be in trouble. Like, If Basri weren't here, we would just be smashing, right? I guess we're hoping to get this emblem, and I think that's a noble pursuit. Wildwood Scourge. I know this is crazy, but I think I'm going to do this here because we don't want it to get any bigger, and we did it. Yeah. Wow. 5-1. 5-1. We have drawn our Planeswalker a lot, so that is a thing. By the way, we are at 5-1. We have reclaimed our gems put in, which means that this draft comes to us complimentary, Wizards of the Coast, and me learning some things. I don't know, like, can we say that this is because I'm learning some things, or is it really just like we have Basri, you know? I don't know. I will take it. Just, we've lost a lot. We also fought through some very terrifying connection issues, which is not to be nothinged. .36 voltage. Plains, Mountain, Shock. We can play Heartfire later, so like it's a pretty tough start, but hopefully we can do something with it. I too have a Mountain, my friend. Oh wow, Arcanist. Not shockable most of the time. I'm really reluctant to thrill away a land when we have two Basri sitting in our hands. Look at these lands, beautiful. Hey, good taste, this person. Let's swing and maybe we can... Oh, this is a bad trade. Like, we're kind of gonna get away with something here. Yeah. So we traded... That was a 2-for-1 for them. That's pretty rough. And we, like, spent our whole turn doing it. And we played the wrong stupid thing. Gelder. I would love to have shocked this Elder. That's really a big mistake. As it is, we will play Goblin Arsonist. Wonder if that's right. We really wanted like a body for... Oh, and were they tapped out? Because I could have killed this with Prowess. They can Prowess it out of trouble if they have to. Roaming G-Light. Now we have to shock the Ghost Light. I was thinking about shocking this thing, but I think it's better to shock the Ghost Light. It's just too much of a potential problem. And, like, hopefully we can stop them attacking with Basri's. Like, I'm ripping a land right here. No, that's okay. Let's do this and that. And then now, like, dropping Basri counters on this fella is really gonna do work. Capture Sphere does us in, as we've learned from playing against Season Hallowblade. Havoc Jester. Right. Let's play... I'm greedy. I would really love to wait for the Chorister, but I think we can't do it. But Havoc Jester stops us from attacking with Hallowblade, which is pretty big. It's like this. I've long suspected this card is playable. Oh no, this is not the... I'm thinking of Pitchburn Devils. I don't like this card for this deck anyway. It's a big creature though. So now we can play this. A capture sphere would be pretty rough. Cool. On we go. Wizardry. Where do we go, opponent? They could have a shock that would pump these two and not let me take them out with Arsonist on the way out the door. That would be good. Well, I certainly don't blame them if they're having connection troubles, because I've been there. Hello, Sammy. Hey, buddy boy. Maybe she's a girl. I don't know. Actually, I know a dog, Sammy, and that dog, Sammy, is a girl, so maybe this one is too. I don't know. So I will have a quandary on my hands. Like, the Havoc Jester is going to get in. And they're winning the race, so that's an important thing. Bounce Season Hallowblade is bananas. No, they drew 3 cards instead. I like your temple. It's a nice to have an on-color temple. They kept one on the top too. Let's play. We can't block. No, we could. Let's do this, and then we will. Okay, we get to hit. I'm about at the point where I would. Like for sure, I would trade Igneous Curve plus Garble and Arsonist, so hopefully that kills this thing. Riddle form is good. Prowess is mean. It's nice that we have this life gain in the pocket here too, because that's going to matter for sure. Okay. So we're opening ourselves to a blowout. So let's do this, and let's do that, and not give up this one, because I feel like they're going to have some kind of spell. Right? So we're going to take a freaking lot of damage, but this is still good. Oh no, they do have it. So yeah, this is looking real bad all of a sudden. Even Basri can't save us now. Oh, oh no, oh no. It's a tough night. Come on, Wizards. So we just get like hit so hard. That's the best target, I think. My turn. Alright. Well. Definitely inclined to keep the shields up now. So I'm throwing out these two as lifelinking blockers. And like this prowess board is real, right? And like even Riddle Form goes over the top. So we're on thin ice. But I'm hoping that if we can hold up Chorister with lifelink once we get to that point. Like we didn't have enough mana to play Chorister and pump it. So if we can survive this turn, that'll be critical. They drew some cards too, right? They have 3 cards. They're doing lethal math, I can tell. Okay, that's pretty good. I think that just might do it. Yeah, with Riddle Form especially. Yeah, that definitely does it. Good game. Wow, what a shellacking. We go to 5-2. And what is going on? Like, I can't express to you all how I find my internet entirely reliable except for when this game is happening. And somehow it's usually at night. I feel like it can't be me, but that's what they all say. Can we do it? Let's just extra dominance go to 6 wins and really prove that we know how to draw Basri Ket. This is a great start. That's a really great start. My word. Remember when we were going to splash blue? That was hilarious. Alright, let's see if they will let me sure strike them. Why would they? Bant. Visionary. My turn. Alright, let's make with the smashing. So, an imperfect exchange there. Like, I spend my whole turn gaining life and killing their thing, but that's a lot of... I don't know, this probably works out in my favor. If we are forced to discard, I think we discard, like, the Magma, I think? Lieutenant is quite an imposing card. Yeah, that slows me down. Basri's Acolyte, that's what we want to draw and keep attacking. Not quite. Is this even good? We do it, we plus the thing. I think it's good. And then, like, they have to swing with both if they want to put them. Like, we can defend them, I guess, is my bottom line. Because at best, it's an unfavorable trade that doesn't kill him. Capture Sphere will kind of do it, though. Let's see. Yeah, you got him. There's nothing I can do. But this is a nice grab. Let's do all of this. So we can do Basri's Acolyte. We weren't going to attack because we can't pump Chorister. So we just load up our board. Make it bigger next turn. Maybe draw a land for Valorous Steed. Actually, if you draw a land, we probably play Valorous Steed first. Opponent's got something going here. I wonder if I shouldn't have played Basri. It's possible. I don't know, like... It's... In that situation, he was... Pay 3. Gain 6 life. And, like, the opponent discards a card. Removal spell. This is quite a board. I don't think we need to shock the Pride Malkin now. Famous last words, right? Let's make our board a little better. I don't think we have a Feat of Resistance in this deck, do we? I haven't posted the deck list yet, so I don't know. Our opponent feels clever. Rough. That thing. Really need our Soul Seer, I think. I think it was wrong to play the Basri, I think. Oh, I forgot about that. This Lieutenant is really causing some problems. I'm surprised to see that card. Unfortunately, the Chorister game not so effective against this board. Basri's Lieutenant is really the key to everything. Okay. Do they have like tutelage in this deck somehow? Oh shoot, sorry. I'm getting tired. My turn. We lost our Heartfire Immolator, right? Yeah, so we can't play the Chorister game because number one, they can just double block and we get one of these, and they get knights for everything that dies. So Basri's Lieutenant is a bomb. Splashing for Sanctum and Capture Sphere. Like the Capture Sphere I get, the Sanctum I really don't. I mean, they are drawing. I mean, this is advantage here, but can they break through? Chorister really pulling their weight here. Pride Malkin. Okay. Brick. Drawing an awful lot of land. That's not really true. We spent a long time not drawing land. Oh no. That might do it. Here's the real answer. Teferi's Tutelage and Basri's Lieutenant. Like, this is quite a deck they've got going on. Alright, now I'm no longer happy with... And the worst part is, like, I want to do this, and I know that this is just... I think we're dead, is what I think, and so that's why I'm not as concerned about doing this. There goes our Soul Seer. This is... I'm curious how they pack so much into this deck. Yeah, I think they got us here. Let's see one more draw. I don't even know what we could draw that would matter. I think so, like, Soul Seer was about it. Hey, they have one too. 3 Pride Malkins? No, 4 Pride Malkins. This deck is bananas. They're soft to flyers, but not soft enough, I don't think. I will attack with this because they can just bounce it up against their dude, but they have to discard this card. I think I'm just dead, but I'm having a moment. Oh, I'm feeling very bitter about this, I'm not gonna lie to you. Capture Sphere, lots of... Alright, I'm good. I'm good. Good game. Well, wait, no, real quick, let's see this. This is an incredible deck. Good deck. Alright, well, good game to our opponent, and while that's a kind of a hard way to end it, we did make it to 5-3, which we have not done since draft number 3. And so we have to be happy about that today, I think. We get plus 100 gems. But also props to them for, I mean, clearly, I'm not just saying, oh, they got great, you know. They did some very bold drafting that I don't know how to do, so. Let's open some packs, I know that's why you're here. Garrick's Harbinger. A mythic wild card. We're running hot. Basri's Lieutenant. Ooh, that's insult to injury. Look at this. They're mocking us. Pride Malkin too. Mangara. Whenever an opponent with Texas, yeah, we've selected two in the sport. It's weird, but it's cool. Demonic Embrace, a classic. All right, hey, thanks for watching. This one went really well. I'm glad we did okay. I'll see y'all soon.